Is it work? Okay. Okay, it's working. Okay, sorry guys. It's been a while. Hey, I hope you guys are all doing well. Today we're going to do Magic Survival. They just did an update, and I don't know if you've watched my channel before, but I do Magic Survival game. Magic Survival. I love this game. I love playing it. I still really love to play in my free time. Not as much anymore, but I do still play it. They've added some new things, new abilities. Not anything in there, but new combination magics, which have been added. I think that one's new. I don't know which ones are new and which ones are not. It's been a while. But they've added new artifacts, and a new thing has been added, known as a merchant. And we will probably run into him sometime today. I don't know if this is new, but I went back and looked at my other things, and upon entering the arena and beating it, normally the green bar is filled, and then you can move on. But it looks like they upped the times of some of the older ones. So if you want to go complete that because you feel annoyed like I do about there being not a full green bar, uh, you can go do that. I don't know if anybody else noticed it or if it's been in the game for a while. But they did upgrade times. They've done a few upgrades to the game, which I've been noticing and having fun with. The Electric Zone, one of my favorite spells, has gotten a new upgrade in its looks. It now, instead of being a giant circle around itself, has got the upgraded look of like an actual electric zone, and I kind of like it. I kind of like the new update on that one. It looks really amazing. But with that, we've had a few new updates. If you notice, we now have the little up in the corner here. I don't know. Can I get my cursor up over here? If you guys see where I'm pointing, uh, it's a little magic orb counter. It holds on to how many magic orbs you pick up. Each magic orb is the same even if it's pink or if it's orange or if it's blue. Pink ones normally give you more XP, but really don't do much for you else. But this will be important to collect these, because what's going to come around, I don't know when exactly they come around, but the merchant. Mattering on how many orbs you have, you can trade artifacts for orbs. So that's a very useful thing. Also, with the mechanic, they added a new artifact, which I don't know if we'll run into it. I've run into it twice already on two of my playthroughs, but but it basically, for every 200 orbs you collect, you get one amplification. So collecting a lot of orbs helps you in that manner. They've also added a new artifact that lowers the prices of the merchant, which I find very helpful because the prices of the merchant so far that I've seen normally and with the artifact are really great. So normally the merchant's prices are, what I saw was special was like 500, a special artifact's 500. Oh, don't tell me I have to use my revive already. Thank you, Vade. Oh, and there's Robot. Electric Zone deals additional damage per character level. I love that they added stuff for Electric Zone. Electric Zone, get in love, man. I love it. But yeah. With that, they added to the merchant the ability to trade mana orbs for that. His prices for special artifacts is like 500 I saw for one artifact, which was Merlin's Cloak. It's a specialized artifact that ups amplification. As well as when I had I don't know the actual decrease on the merchant, the item does for the merchant, but it decreased a lot of the cost for me off the bat because I played it first time and got it off the bat. Luck of the draw, man. It's a legendary artifact, so it's hard to get. So I got off the bat from a regular chest, which was amazing. But basically, how much it cost? Like 200 for a special artifact. So there was a big downside. I don't know if it's a 50% drop off or like what. It says 30% if I remember right, but I don't know if that was just because the special artifact had a downside. I did pick the two artifacts that I had were around 200 and they both had downsides, and in like one was the I forget what it was. It's a potion that ups your size, but like ups all your other abilities. I forget what the artifact was. Why am I forgetting artifacts right now? Also, if you guys ever like took this time to pick up mana orbs, no longer needed. You'll see why. Let's get this one. They now have added you get the rune of collector ability, where it just collects all the orbs for you, so you don't have to keep running around to grab all of them before you go in the next round. Thank you for that addition, because to be honest, I spent so much time sitting there trying to collect. I should actually aim for one of the... Ooh, obtaining a legendary artifact. We got Dragon Sword. Nice. As I said, you can get legendaries from normal chest, and I just did. Basically. But yeah, there's been a lot of cool artifacts, though, that have been added that I've been liking to try out. So far, what I've learned about the merchant, he seems to show up after 2 boss waves. So after we get one, so we've been through 1 boss wave, but after 2 boss waves, the merchant will show up. I think it's 2 boss waves. I don't know the exact reason he shows up. I've also noticed the challenge crystals, if you guys remember those, a little red thing that we saw earlier. When you pick those up, those normally start a challenge where you can get a lot of stuff from. They've lowered the rate of them dropping, so you'll no longer get them at certain intervals where you can challenge and get a ton of stuff. Which is a little bit of a downside, but the addition of the merchant will definitely, because I feel like we've gotten, it's 3 minutes and we've gotten 2 of those. I don't know if it was downsided, but when I first played through, I didn't run into one red crystal the whole playthrough when I first played, so I don't know. Now I'm running into them while I'm on video, which is really, really weird. Okay, game. You won't play me like this. You won't play me like this. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, and also they have this new ability. Enchant. Enchant will basically up ability with damage and mattering on the ability, cooldown or size, or whatever that ability relies on. Most of it's cooldown, some of it's size, but majority of it's like that. My favorite one to enhance is of course, Electric Zone. Something I am wondering, though, I wonder if enhancement has a problem with, combined abilities. Because, my next one to enhance, you can get enhancement multiple times, so you can get multiple abilities with it. But I'm worried that, enhancement will not work for, if I get my combination magic. It does not say, so that's why I do not know that if it does or not. So I do say be careful on that. If you want to, you can, but I say, no, he showed up. Okay. Sure, how do you show up? I need to know that information. I don't know how he shows up, but and yeah. Prices, 300. Okay, that's different. So the last time I was playing, it was 400 for an epic artifact. This time it's 300. I wonder if the people that made this literally sat there and went through each one of them, this is a good one. Price it at this. I feel bad for them if they went through that whole thing. But amazing gameplay on that idea. I am kind of worried. We're getting wares from their coat, which kind of makes me... You can buy multiple. I'm only going to buy that one. I was thinking of getting this one too, but I don't have magic bolts, so I'm not getting it. I only have my favorite little flying swords around me. But with that, there's definitely a lot of interesting upgrades to the game, and I'm really liking it so far with the merchant, because you can buy, if you earn up enough orbs, you can basically buy a good amount of items. I bought 4 last round because I earned up 1,200 before the merchant came around. I got Merlin's cloak and 2 other artifacts of normal rarity, which weren't too expensive. But still, you can get a decent amount if you plan out well. And as you notice, the merchant does disappear after use. After you go up to them, talk to them, they're gone. But they also have a fun little thing. If you notice, there was a little bar underneath the merchant. The bar is how long they stay there. I have not run out the bar yet, but I take it as soon as the bar ends, they're gone. I still don't know if this actually downsizes it once I combined it with another magic. I'm still putting it on my swords because I love my swords. But if it does, that's really saddening that I'm wasting a level. But I don't know anything yet, so don't quote me on any of this. I want to survive longer, so let's hope we get... They've also had some really new things that I'm waiting for it to show up for me to talk about it. Yeah. Oh, here's another new artifact. All damage dealt to enemies is doubled for 6 seconds, and this effect triggers every 30 seconds, with an added amplification by 30. I'm not getting that one. That's a really good one, but it's like 6 seconds. Nah, I'm good. I'm getting my uranium. I'll take my healthy dose of my healthy dose of radiation, guys. Radiation poisoning, healthy dose, guys. Never do radiation poisoning. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke, guys. It's a joke. It's a joke, guys. It's a joke. Don't. Please don't. Please don't. But in this game, I love it for like the funniness of some of the abilities and stuff. So far, we're doing pretty good. I haven't seen much. Oh yeah, here it is. One of the elites. The elites now. So the elites used to drop green orbs. They've gotten rid of the green orbs and they just drop loot. A lot of pink orbs, which is nice. But the green orbs are now with what's known as, I think, boss battles. I got it from fighting one of the areas. But what essentially happens is the giant yellow guys that we used to have been small sized to be bosses. They're equally as big as the elites, probably equal to elite size. The difference though is that their HP is higher, and I don't know if they do more damage, but I'm assessing they probably do more damage for them being the bosses. But basically, the big yellow guys we used to have that used to be annoying to kill, or if you could kill them, you get a free chest, have been turned into the green orbs, which give you XP and healing. I think the point of that is because they realized that those big guys giving out chests gave a lot of artifacts, or maybe they were like, I have no idea why they changed that. I don't know if they're going to ever bring back them dropping it. Oh, that's new for Necronomicon. Oh yeah, a few additions of new stuff too, which I actually. Let's grab Mage Flame because I'm not dealing with 50% HP at all times, man. Look, not my game. Not my game. But, the Merchant, I don't know how they summon, how you get them to come up, but the Merchant will just randomly appear. I should probably look, but we're going to test next round. We're going to walk a little bit away from the Merchant next time we see the Merchant and see if they have an icon. So, like, if they appear on the map, if you can, like, find them. I do like these guys dropping, and they now have HP bars. Look at this. They never had HP bars. It's such a great addition. Makes it so much easier to tell when I'm not going, when they're going to die. So you can plan out better with like how to get around them, or if you get trapped, which one you should try aiming at most. But yeah, with that, there's been a few new additions as well as new abilities, which I find really fun. So far, new artifacts, new little upgrades to bosses, and even boss fights, which I find very interesting. I dealt with 3 of them, and they still have their little. You guys know how like the purple, the big yellows had like the little like skull icon is in death. They still have that icon. Oh, they did add something new, which I really hate, but I understand why. They added the there's a barrier now to this like black void around us. The black void has a barrier, which is understandable because I'm pretty sure people had created probably sets that kept them alive while in the black void. Not a surprise, but you cannot leave the black void now, and you get hurt for touching it. So do not touch it. I do not suggest touching that. I can just show you. Eat. Ouch. Gosh, dang it. Why did I touch it? They still have a lot of their stuff, like increasing. They still have a lot of the artifacts the same, which is always nice. And they have a lot of cool things happening, which I really love the additions of the new stuff. But this is going pretty good. I like all the additions that they now have. With the Merchant, Mana Orb Gathering. There's now a point to running around near the end, even though in the end normally you stand still because you don't want to die from running around into an enemy on accident. I've done that too many times. Too many times to count. Oh, jeez. But no, they've added a lot of cool things. I like the new additions of some of the abilities. And I like a few of the additions of the new bosses we now have, which have definitely been amazing. I'm waiting for the Merchant. Where the flip is this Merchant? Man, sell me your wares. Come on. Where are you? Where are you? Give me your wares. Where are you, sir? I wish they had, like, something to inform you of, like, how long until the Merchant. So you could kind of, like, prepare. Because it seems, like, really random. because I got him first time I played. I didn't get him until the second boss fight wave. Though the last time I played, I didn't get him until the second boss fight wave again. This time I got him on after the first boss fight wave. So I don't know if I don't know what in the game has you trigger it. But there's something that triggers it. Either it's a random event that you just have to magically run into, which can be a little annoying to like figure out when, or there's something that needs to happen for you to gain it. It could also be like after a certain amount of orbs, mana orbs, he just appears. Which I could see that one too. But yeah, this one's 690. They went up again. I wonder if they go up via how many orbs you have or via how long the battle's been going. That could be another thing that they planned out. So like if the battle's going long, they don't want you getting too many artifacts later in, and they heighten the prices just to like keep you from basically buying everything out of the merchant later on when you get like higher stuff for mana orb gathering, because there is still the abilities that allow you to up mana orbs on the field, as well as like a lot more of those abilities and artifacts have been added too. I know there's one artifact that adds to how much mana is on the field too. I forget what it is, but it's one of the newer ones where it adds to how much they're on the field and has a secondary effect, and I forget the secondary effect right now. I looked them over. I've also noticed there's a few new enemies. There's like purple explosion guys. I don't know if they were already in the game or if I just never noticed them. But they're like you guys know like the big red guy. Oh, they shoot. Oh, that's new. I did not know that the big bosses also now shoot lasers. Oh, that's fun. But yeah, as you see, they have the little orb. They're smaller, and now they shoot lasers. Good to know. Good to know. I didn't know that. That's an addition. Wow, an enemy with a projectile ability. That's not going to hurt us later on. That's totally fine. I'm going to be perfectly fine. Me not overly worried about what that means. Okay, well, guys, there's definitely some new additions, I'll say that. I love Melt. Melt out of that one. Fireball! We almost have my Blizzard up. So far, it seems like a lot of the additions, though, are really great. I love a lot of the new things added in. Even though some of them are making me a little scared. The projectile villains. I don't think any enemies actually in this game have had projectile abilities. Just the fields. I know Poison Gas Field, which has been a very annoying one to deal with, where you have to basically survive poison gas, was very annoying until they added the Lantern, which then they changed later on so that it doesn't... The Lantern used to be able to like not have you be affected by traps that the places had. I think their plan was to add in more traps that would be needed for the Lantern, but then they never did, so they were like, wow, that's not really useful anymore. Also, they added Salamander, increased the number of incinerations by 5, and increased the number of Love Zone by 1. I'm gonna get Bomb, though. I like my Bomb. My Bomb for my electric zone. My zone needs to be gigantic. You can't be zoning out, guys. Dad jokes, guys. Dad jokes. Alright. But they also have some new ones like Virus. Reduce max HP of elite monsters. Gonna take that one. I took that one instead of Orb Acquire. The backpack. Backpack. I need my backpack sometimes, man. Especially with how far the radius is of picking up orbs. But I wanted to get that HP down on the elites now that I know that they can attack with long-range abilities. That kind of scares me, man. Oh, they still can drop. I guess the later ones will drop chests. That's nice. Either that or a well-timed chest just dropped. I can't tell which, but whichever one that was, that's amazing. Either we got a well-timed chest spawn or we had a one of the elites drop a chest. I'm hoping it's the elite dropping a chest and not like a well-timed chest spawn. That'd be funny though if like the chest just spawned right as the elite died. Be so good. That'd be so funny, man. Just so well planned by that chest. That chest was like, I know what to do. I got the idea here. There's definitely a lot of new additions, which I am finding fun. Oh, wait, this is a new boss. These are bosses too. There's new bosses. Oh no. Oh no, I'm already dying. I'm already dying. They are shooting long range projectiles, which I cannot see because of all the flipping stuff on the screen. But still awesome. That was one of the. Oh wow. Wow, we died faster. Okay, I might need to get up stronger then. Okay. But hey, that's a few of the new things. We can go look at some of the artifacts since we ended that early. I didn't think it would end that early. But we got Virus. We got Meat, which is now a rare artifact. It did the same thing as the Tree of Life. So I need to go look at that artifact real quick and see what exactly happened to the Tree of Life. Let's go check that out actually real quick. Tree of... Oh yeah, they added shurikens. This one. They added a diamond. I'm just going to fast by these because my phone's about to die. This one I'm so excited for since Electric Zone and Satellite are my two favorite abilities here. That one. They upgraded a lot of them, which is really amazing. Where's the tree? Oh, that's new. They upgraded Chainsaw. It's now it used to be a blue one, but now it's an epic. Dang, that's a nice upgrade. Where's the tree? Where's the tree? Did I pass it? Oh, there it is. World Leaf Tree. Generates a world tree fruit near the character. That's new. They also... Something I got mad about because I didn't read it, but I looked at the timer. The timer is now 100 seconds instead of its old 80. But instead of it dropping a heart, now it drops a world tree fruit. Got no idea what that does. Not a single flipping clue. But... we also have the Philosopher's Stone, which used to be a rare artifact. It used to up how much mana you'd get, but it's been changed to now drop a ton of mana orbs. And to amplify attack. Which is kind of saddening to me because I kind of miss the old stuff. I wish they would have kept like a lower grade Philosopher's Stone. 25. There's no way that. Either, I'm pretty sure it's just as the game goes on, he just ups his prices. There's no other way for that. But we also have the Countress. Oh yeah, whenever you beat a elite, it will explode. Dealing 25% of the enemy's max damage, which is pretty flipping cool. There are a lot of new artifacts, which you guys can also check out. Probably check out for yourself. Oh yeah, here's the one I was mentioning about, like, stacks up to 20. So you'd need 4,000 to max that ability. To max that ability, you need 4,000 mana. I'm not sitting there gaining 4,000 mana. But I love this game. It's got updates. Check it out, guys. I hope you guys are all doing well. I wish you guys the best. I'll see you later. See you, snowflakes, and have a great day. Bye.